You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
everybody. Happy Wednesday. How is everyone today? Let's see. Shadow, thank you for the lurk. Also, thank you for collecting the Daily Void Shard. Avon, congrats on claiming first. Thank you for collecting the Daily Void Shard. Nerdy, thank you for collecting the Daily Void Shard. How is everyone today? So, the 48-hour stream is tomorrow. And I've yet to lay out exactly what I want to do. Yay! I'm just kidding. We'll be fine. Like, I just need to divide it out into 3-hour segments and plan what games I want to play. I know I already decided what times. Like, I already decided what times I want to play games with friends. Mainly Peak, Overwatch, Repo maybe. But yeah, we'll play it by ear, of course. And then, of course, there'll be plenty of time. And then, of course, I need to work in some time to eat lunch, to get some rest, and also some just chatting segments where I can have a VC open and just allow friends to hop in and watch media with me or just chat with me. But we'll see how it goes. But everybody, we are doing the Yelan event for Genshin Impact today. Let's see. But also, we do have a few things to watch. I believe we have a new Genshin trailer to watch, and there's a new Daily Dose of Internet. And hopefully there will be more as we're going on with the and hopefully there'll be more as we're going on with the 48-hour stream tomorrow. But if not, that's okay. We can just watch some old ones, and also there's plenty of Fail Army content to watch. But yeah, everybody in chat, how are y'all doing today? Let's see. Hope everybody's work week has been treating you well so far. And also, fair warning, everybody, I have no idea if Yelan got her voice lines back for this event. It's like I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything on any of my socials about it. So my assumption is that she does have voice acting. Nikkei is having collab with Resident Evil. Wait, are you serious? Also, hi Benjamin, how are you? Wait a second. Is there a trailer up for that is there a trailer up for that? I need to see this. I mean, can you imagine that just woke up in my chair? Oh, thank you, Bean. Yeah, let me pull that up real quick. I hope this works because I deleted my Twitter. And I'd be lying if I said I don't sometimes wish I still had it, because there's still friends of mine on Twitter who didn't go over to Blue Sky. But then I hear about all the drama that happens on Twitter, and I'm like, nah, I made the right decision. I know. At this point, it'll take a lot for me to even consider bringing my Twitter back. I mean, well, and at this point though, I can't even bring my Twitter back because I deleted my Twitter altogether. See, I have the same thought process on Blue Sky. Hi, Kit Kat, how are you? Hey, can we get a shout out for Kit Kat, please? I have the same thought process on Blue Sky. Oh, as in you deleted your Blue Sky and you have friends that are Blue Sky that aren't on Twitter? Thanks, Benjamin. Oh, about Genshin though, I did see one my Chaska today, which, if I'm not mistaken, that means I could have. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that means I can. Wow, I cannot talk today. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that means I can have more than one character of an element on my team, up to two elements. I could be wrong though, so please confirm with me. So please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I was under the impression of. I remember before hearing about how Chaska's kit works, I was almost positive I was gonna pair her up with Farazan until I realized, okay, she actually doesn't. Farazan's actually not gonna buff her at all because the way Chaska works is the way I cannot talk today. What is wrong with me? Because the way Chaska works is she deals every other player's element as her personal damage. Like, so she does do some animal damage, but not to the point where it'd be worth running her with Farazan. But anyway, let's go over to the game screen because
When you're reading this letter,
and I realized I opened the wrong game. That's okay, we can fix that. And then let me pause that because that's going to clash. And then
the world.
let me get the browser audio. There we go. And oh, hang on. And let's watch these trailers. So this is the Nikkei Resident Evil trailer. Oh, son of a bitch. I forgot to unmute the tab. My bad, everybody. Who is that mystery woman at the end of the trailer? Oh. They're gonna reveal it during Gamescom. That's this weekend, isn't it? We see Mr. B unveiled on the future game show Gamescom, August 20th. Oh, okay. Oh, I hate it when it does that. I try to hit the pause button and then it changes on me and I end up hitting the back button instead. Okay, let me pause that. I'll watch that later. Let's see. But everybody, we have a new trailer to watch. It's for the character Flynn's.
Thus did I foresee. Waves crashing on the shore. The night sky devoured by deathly silence.
I am really looking forward to Dog Cry. Also, Loki, I want to cosplay him.
May I lend a hand?
Oh, is he a lunar charge DPS?
The night cometh.
Dude, that burst animation looks sick.
This is no place to linger on a foggy night. Allow me to escort you out.
Dude, he's badass. I am for sure pulling for Llama. Oh, excuse me. But this is making me kind of want to pull for Flynn's too. But all right, everybody, let's watch the newest Daily Dose of Internet. Let's see, the weirdest road race situation. Hang on, let me change it to just chatting. That way, if anybody hops in and we're watching videos instead of playing Genshin, that it's not an issue. Oh, I forgot to unmute the tab again. I'm a fracking idiot. Anyway.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
This has to be one of the weirdest road rage incidents ever.
Oh, what the? Are they all what the heck? Hi, Locust. Thank you for collecting Daily Woodshard.
I'm
Bro,
really
what
not sure what's going on here. Wait, say what now? I'm confused. I'm really not sure what's going on here.
Okay, what is he laughing at?
You can call this guy anytime. It's 1-800. Help!
I am carrying 50 pounds of wet hot
800.
cheese.
Help!
I am carrying 50 pounds of wet hot cheese.
50 pounds of wet hot cheese? Oh no! She lost all the cheese. Well, but based on the bag, I think she's putting it in the trash. Oh, okay, she's okay.
What's your name? I don't even know your name.
Jake.
Jake what?
From State Farm.
Ah. Why did I know that's what he was gonna say?
Your last name though?
A few days ago, this
But yeah, Locust, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? I had a lot of fun hanging out with you in VR chat last night.
small plane landed on a golf course in Australia.
That doesn't look good. The pilot's okay though, right? Okay, looks like he went in okay. Armadillo.
So I guess this is a smart way to
Armadillo's
get
scared of
balloons down
farts.
from the ceiling.
Can't get the balloon off. Cold water is amazing, especially for high ceilings. There's how the balloons come down. There's
The upcoming live-action B movie is looking pretty good.
Wait, does that actually work?
cold water is
1 second, everybody. Hang on. I need to look at this. 1 second. Why does cold water bring down... Oh, some are saying it's a pressure difference. Some are saying it's are saying it's the weight of the droplets. But there's nothing. But no one's know for certain. Just made some changes to my schedule since I had to change what I'm playing on Saturday, which is now repo. Oh, okay.
amazing, especially for high ceilings. There's how the balloons come down.
But yeah, I'm
The
still gotta
upcoming
figure out what we're
live-action B
playing
movie is
this
looking pretty
weekend.
good. I'm not sure how.
You know, just like the actual B movie. Okay. To be honest, when I watched the B movie as a kid, I liked it. But then when I watched it again as an adult, I'm like, oh my god, what is wrong with this movie?
How we even managed to do this.
Snabba liksom skulle backa, nu sitter vi fast.
Wait, how did that happen? So you free to join if you want to for that? Oh, there goes the phone.
This is what happens
that
when
sounds
you
like
get
an
new wheels, but
actual.
secure them with the wrong
It sounds
nuts.
so accurate.
This is what happens when you get new wheels, but secure them with the wrong nuts.
Motor swap, baby.
And popped right off. No. The nuts shit right off.
She was trying to save this turtle that was stuck on the road.
Oh, the turtle peed on her! I can. You're not supposed to throw away your
This might
kitten.
be the saddest looking dog I've ever seen.
What's wrong, bud? Hey, what's wrong?
Aw, what's the matter?
Are you okay? Max, are you okay?
This poor pigeon was very confused.
Oh, these are all stuffed pigeons. Or paper pigeons. Oh!
I guess when you put earbuds into a trumpet, it sounds like video game music.
It does sound like video game music.
This dog has never seen a lake before and thought it was just a giant puddle.
Look at you on a dog.
Let me guess, the dog's gonna jump in. Oh! Not intentionally, but...
This
at
tornado
least the dog can
totally
swim.
ripped off the roof of this house.
Oh, Jesus! I hope nobody was in there.
For some weird reason, these sheep circled around these cows and trapped them.
That's something you don't see every day. A circle pit of sheep herding cows. You could not make this up. Ow!
The surfer was
And oh yeah, Locust. I know I mentioned which games we could play, but do you have any preferences? Because I do have an idea of what I want to play during each time slot for my 48-hour stream this weekend. But really, I'm flexible because anything can happen. Ooh. Looks like his leg hit the rail. Ow.
The surfer was showing how he almost got bit by a shark.
Put it near your head. Look at that. Oh, yes. Stick your head through the bottom. That is next level, mate.
That
He
is
pulled
scary.
off a really smart move.
The kid has no idea.
I'm literally walking my dog with my room fan because I couldn't find her leash.
Oh, hey, it works.
This driver didn't realize that he was leaking paint.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh!
This dog was trying to sound like a horse.
That's something you don't see every day. Okay, is this like a parallel universe or something?
Don't sit on the flowers.
Duh.
I have never seen a dog blow out candles like this.
Happy birthday to you. Blow it out. Blow your candle out.
Such a good,
This lady
such a
in
good
Norway
dog.
left her door open, and 3 reindeer walked inside when she wasn't looking.
Seriøst? Nei, nei, nei! Gå ut med dere! Er dere faen på styr? Gå ut! Faen ikke være inne I øynene.
Maybe Santa wanted to send helpers?
Yeah!
This driver was taking up both lanes and refused to let anyone go by.
Yo, what is this guy's problem? What does that guy think he's doing? Oh. That's a domino effect.
They were trying to get a better look at someone who was on the other side of the wall.
Okay, that's cute. Look, door spontaneously broke. I mean, not gonna lie, I was half expecting it to be, you know, she bumped into the door, and then it fell, and then it broke. Because that's usually what happens, but that's not at all what I was expecting. Oh!
You got this, Leonard. You can do it. Ready? Go!
Goal! You're about to flip, dude. Oh, captain goes down with the ship.
That is the end of this video, or I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Later. Let's see, best internet 2024. Okay, we'll have to save that for tomorrow. Save to watch later. There we go. Let's see. But anyway, everybody, I think I'm ready to hop into Genshin. Mostly because I don't... Let's see. Also, I don't know how long this event is. So we're going to go ahead and hop over to the game screen. And give me just a moment, everybody. Because I opened the wrong game. I was trying to open up Genshin, but I ended up opening Zenless Zone Zero instead. Anyway, let me open up the... Let me change the category real quick. Yeah, like, I love Zenless Zone Zero, but that's not what we're playing today. Anyway, there we go. There's the Genshin category. Now, if anybody needs to lurk for spoilers or anything like that, I totally understand. Like, I appreciate you being here, but I would hate for you to have the game spoiled because of me. Oh, excuse me. Also, I recently tried the Mountain Dew Dragon Fruit, and it's actually delicious. I love it. And oh yeah, everybody. I already mentioned this before, but take a look. Shaska's C1 now. When triggering the passive talent Bullet Trick Spirit Binding Conversion, the second Shadowhunt shell loaded to the cylinder will be additionally converted into a shining Shadowhunt shell. The chance to trigger Spirit Binding Conversion is increased. If there are party members who meet the elemental conversion type requirements, the chance to trigger spirit body conversion is increased by 33.3% up to a maximum of 100%. Oh, and this was just Spirit of the Radiant Shadow.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors.
Whatever would you do without me?
There we go. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started on the Yelan event. Oh, and we have 4 days to do it. Let's see. Ideally, it shouldn't be that long of an event. Oh, and I almost forgot. Let me, Oh, excuse me.
Wait, the person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yelan? Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Wait, something's not right. There are eyes on this place, and not the friendly kind either.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time.
Oh, good. She does have her voice back.
Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case really took it out of me. 13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, she's from Fontaine. That guy seems kind of shady.
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
Yelan must have noticed them, right?
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat. Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea if you would, and 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just
Hey,
watching
is
us.
it a Balanga Kona? Welcome on in over on the Red Video platform side. How are you today?
Ah! Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
They eavesdropped on the conversation with your Fontanian friend.
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. Like, I'm not sure.
They've got some nerve spying on you like that.
Like, is that
If
French?
you ask Paimon.
Okay, 1 second.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now.
If you haven't handled it yourself, I guess it must be pretty serious.
Mora laundering. To the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Money laundering.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures?
Paimon.
10 of them?
Paimon. Laundering, not laundry.
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering. He buys goods from all over Tevat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process. Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean. This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well, a business which earned him the title, the Dark Financier.
Considering your involvement, I'm guessing some of his collectibles are from Liyue?
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art. Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Okay. Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from.
Right on the money, Paimon. Right on the money.
But if you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him?
I have a feeling this situation is more complicated than we're led to believe.
You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Yeah, usually they're smarter than that.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler. No, wait. Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something. Oh. Oh! Paimon gets it now. Even if you track down the goods, if this Dark Financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
Precisely.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house, none of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow. So the most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the Dark Financier himself.
Which means you wanted them to overhear your conversation to make them think you let your guard down.
Well, wait, so you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
Yeah, Yelan is way smarter than that.
Right you are, Traveler. Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter.
So this Dark Financier has contacts all over.
They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Getting to work with Yelan? I'm in.
Yeah, we kinda
Getting to work with Mommy?
Yelan.
Yelan?
Now, we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyu Vale, and for, Liyue Business World!
I admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontanian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The
That's
Dark
our Yelan.
Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
Okay. Alright, let's go to the quest. How are we doing on time? Okay, we got a fair bit of time before I have to run an ad.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
You follow Yelan through an uninhabited region of the northeast of Chinyu Vale. With Yelan's help, you find a covert location for which to scout the beach. But you don't see any members of Dark Financier's crew, nor anything else suspicious about the area.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
Have some patience, Paimon.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Huh, guess so. Paimon can see the port of Yelan Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
It's a lighthouse. The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication.
I think I understand what makes this so important.
Oh? Let's hear it.
Spying on the Millilith helpless operations is the perfect spot for the counter surveillance. It helps them avoid dangerous routes when transporting their goods.
Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Chenyu Vale through consistent patrolling.
Oh, excuse me.
This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Forensic imaging device. Oh, it's a special camera. Nice.
Well, all set?
I'm ready to investigate.
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
You head to the investigation area with Yelan. Compare the photo with the current state of the area. Okay, I'm guessing I need to go all over the island. Let's see. What about that boat? The ship is in opposition. Looks like it's been used recently. And what's the last thing? And neighbor's dog is barking again. Wait a second. That pot wasn't here before, was it?
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
Huh. So there really
Where'd
is
you find that?
around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught.
It could be leading us into a trap.
What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
Hi, Asuna. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Let me give Asuna a shouty. There we go. These clues should help move the investigation
Not
forward.
to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
Yelan takes out an elaborate set of tools and creates exact replicas of the key coded messages found at the scene. She then restores the scene to its original state, erasing any signs that an investigation has taken place.
I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
I might be onto something.
Oh,
Asuna!
Whoop whoop. Asuname subscribed to your channel for 33 months.
Asuna, thank you for the resub for 33 months. I really appreciate you. You could have used your Prime on anybody, and you choose to use it on me, and that means a lot. So thank you so much. Hope you've been having a good week so far. Surveillance operations are time sensitive.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't.
You're
need
my
anyone to
favorite?
hold
Oh,
your
thank
hand
you.
When it comes to deductive reasoning.
Let's see. Come here. I really appreciate you, Asuna. Hope everything has been treating you well.
Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius. Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount
It is. We're having
Liyue?
Buffalo Wild Wings tonight for dinner. Oh, let's go. I haven't had Buffalo Wild Wings in a while.
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
See, same. That's why I got it. Huh. It's making me think that maybe I should go tomorrow. Okay, anyway, everybody, I need to stretch for a bit, and we're less than 8 minutes away from an ad break. So I'm gonna go ahead and step away and let these ads run so that when we come back, we could do this next part uninterrupted. Big question, traditional or not traditional? I prefer traditional wings. It's rare for me to prefer boneless wings of any place. Although, for Buffalo Wild Wings, I do like their boneless wings as well, but I like the feeling of tearing meat off the bone. And if that makes me weird, so be it. Anyway, I'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Let's continue our investigation with Yelan. Okay, so now we gotta go this way.
Take me up.
I forgot how easy it is to actually navigate in in Chenya Vale.
Let's fly. And nothing out of the ordinary here either.
If we learn anything from the last place, it's that the more normal it looks, the more it could be hiding.
That's right. No detail is
Also,
too
I need to turn
small
on the vents. It's
investigate.
hot in here.
I believe in you.
There we go.
The evidence could be even more well hidden this time. All set?
I'm ready to investigate.
All right. I know you have an eye for detail, so use it to your advantage. You've got this.
You begin your investigation of the suspicious area. Okay, let me take a look. Hang on, this branch wasn't up before. Also, piece of crate right here. Also, this boat wasn't here before. I don't think. Okay, let's see. Case records. Okay, lantern at the end of the tree. There's that broken crate. There's a lamp hanging from a branch. Let's see, are there any footprints? Nah, they're too smart for that. They would have covered up the tracks. I am still suspicious about this boat though. That wasn't here before. Huh. What am I missing here? Come on, that boat's got to be one of the clues. That wasn't there before. Okay, so there's the crate, there's the branch. Oh, there's footprints. And then, what is the last thing? That rock's not where it used to be.
This must be it! The secret base where they stashed their goods! Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler. Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store.
It could also be a trap.
This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier. I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game. You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. She's got your back!
I trust Yelan's timing.
Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like that.
In an investigation, details matter. Yelan opens the door to the stronghold and observes the space. It appears to be an ordinary cellar. Due to construction difficulties, the top and side walls could be completely sealed, causing water from the soil to seep into the space. Noticing this, Yelan covers her hands with a thin sheet of hydro. This means she can touch the items in the space without leaving traces behind, because the water from her hands will vaporize over time. Finally, Yelan enters the stronghold and begins to examine the items still within.
Alright, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here. We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction, and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Wow, that was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
What's our next move?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages. Once his 2 lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it! All we can do now is wait. Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch!
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her 2 stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead.
Clever.
Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at Yelan Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
You got it. Alright, to the correct time.
Well, it's been 2 days. Let's go meet up with Yelan.
Also, let me, there we go. Oh yeah, Yelan Wharf.
Ooh! Paimon's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective!
Paimon's getting a little excited here.
Well done, you 2. Right on time.
How's the case coming along?
The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's 2 lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods. It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidu's harbor as well.
What if those aren't the goods, though?
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidu's harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the Dark
Scamface? That's quite the name.
As an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Millelith's lighthouse. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you 2 inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
Roger that.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
Yep, don't give us away, Paimon.
All set?
All set.
All right. We'll meet back up here once you're done.
You arrive at the pier and begin your investigation. The suspicious ship is moored near the wharf. Once you select the area and capture all available evidence, you will need to investigate the cargo on the pier. You'll need to line the parcel images from the files with the... Oh, it's one of these things again. Oh, there we go. What's with this mark? It looks like someone deliberately painted here. Something's wrong. Let's try to find the rest of these marks. Let's see, case records. There's another one. Let's see. They kind of look like I was getting ready to say they kind of look like an off-brand fairy tale symbol, but that could also not be the... Oh! Boat. And there's the last one.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go.
When you rush, make fatal mistakes.
But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Huh. Wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Yelan.
You find Yelan and tell her the results of the investigation.
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device. I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork.
So he's labeling the goods. What message is he trying to send?
Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
So, nothing special then?
Oh, excuse me.
Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there.
Yeah, how do they... What is the connection?
Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board. And hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
We'll come with you.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourself so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani. So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
We're ready for anything.
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Okay, not gonna lie, when she said hitch a ride, I thought she meant that we would be stowaways.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Oh, Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful.
If I find something concerning, is it okay if I deal with it right then and there?
By all means. I trust your judgment.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
Don't worry, Yelan knows what she's doing.
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before. at Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh? You...
Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Definitely not sounding suspicious at all.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
I wonder, what if Yelan and Aventry met?
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You...
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan.
This guy's doing a bad job of not cracking.
Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns the ship.
Yep. Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
She's giving us an opening. Let's use it.
Then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes.
That's a case of smuggling goods.
What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together. And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says.
Luckily, we have the cipher.
Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right? Well, what does it say?
If I'm right, they're planning to dispose of the goods by blowing up the ship.
Blowing up the ship? Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Scamface needs to protect the person at the top, so he's diverting attention to an even bigger problem and cutting off all our leads in the process.
Okay, Yelan was right. This guy is a complete lunatic. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
Okay, we need to act now. Okay, secret... Alright, dismantled. Dismantled. Oh, shit. Wait, where are the remaining bombs? Okay, not down there. Oh, there's one on the mast.
Let's fly.
Okay, one up here. Alright, where's the last one? Okay, all bombs have been dismantled.
Alright, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care of. Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
Yeah, if we freaked out, it would have caused it would have done nothing but cause everyone on the ship to panic, and we don't want that either.
Yelan! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship. And we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. We're at Corday and Dodamani.
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's quite unfathomable.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course. So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Boer for an auction in 2 days.
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel.
The Maison Gardiennage knows what they're doing.
You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Our sincerest thanks.
He's having a hard time keeping it together. After some time, the ship safely docks at Lumidus Harbor. In the meantime, you tell Yelan about the scarf. Blah, blah, blah. Are they being arrested?
Oh, you scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan. Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, you know, try something desperate?
I have a feeling that Yelan wouldn't try this without weighing all of our options first.
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction, but now we've ensured that they will. So he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction. At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
And if he does decide to continue with the auction, that also works in our favor.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier.
Okay, that means, can we go over this again?
Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language. We're in the home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
See. Okay, we gotta wait 2 days' time again. Alright, no problem. Oh, sorry, Paimon. I did not mean to cut you off just then. Oh, we're actually getting through this event rather quickly.
This is chance to catch the culprit behind this whole scheme.
Hey, hang on a second, everybody. I kind of want to try my luck and see if I get anything out of these wishes I just got. Okay, that's no problem.
Good evening, patrons. Allow me to escort you to the auction.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little nervous. But we gotta keep it together. This is our best chance to catch these guys.
Just do deep breaths, Paimon. That's what I do.
Wow! This place is packed. Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something? Oh, wait! The people we're after are hiding here too! It's time to get serious.
Paimon!
Paimon knows just the thing!
Paimon, could you be any more obvious?
What? It's not like we're rich like the rest of these people. We need a little something to blend in. Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
I want a detective mustache too.
Too bad. Paimon doesn't have another. But she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler pair.
Oh, she looks so elegant.
Well, you two seem raring to go. Good to see you're not nervous. But remember, the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow your breathing, tone down the emotion. We don't want to stand out.
Yelan? It is you, right? It must be you.
I don't think we're the ones who need to worry about keeping a low profile. Next to the most dazzling lady in the room, we'll be invisible.
Well, I am the current owner of the Yenshang Tea House after all, as well as an honored guest at this auction. So, I thought something with more of a Fontainian flair might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion. Why? Does it look bad?
Hi, Behemoth. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Oh my god, how did they make Yelan more beautiful than she already is?
No, not at all.
You look great.
All right. Well, let the vacation begin.
I'm reply
we have
still?
An auction to crash.
Wait, I'm reply still? What do you mean?
You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
Ooh. She looks so elegant.
We sure make a great team. But now that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
This time your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being auctioned. When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
I'm gonna go all out.
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to a warning, or even disqualification. But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit. So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more
face is
chaos
lit
we
up.
create, the better. The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer is likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts. After the incident with the ship, several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our target should be among them. And I'm sure he's terrified. Because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier. Not to mention the buyer has limited funds at his disposal.
But yeah, Behemoth, how's your wagering so far?
The financier likes to work in small sums at a time, so his scapegoat can't go too overboard with the bidding.
The more desperate they get, the better.
Okay, so complicated stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous too.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things, and to see if anyone starts to squirm. One thing going wrong might not be enough to slip him up, but target him again and again, and trust me, he'll feel the heat. Once the auction is over, we'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little chat.
Yeah, a real good chat. What'd you think I was gonna say?
Yeah! We're on a winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
Doesn't she look so pretty? The time is right. I should start investigating. Wait, no. Put the bow away. Find the buyers wearing the badges. There's one. Let's see. There's one. There you are. There's two. Where's the third? Not him. Nope. There you are. Target locked. Not once she's off here. Probably not the scapegoat. Discreet. He's pacing nervously.
He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire. No mistake, that's our guy. His tea aficionado pin is a special color. Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole. Which means the two don't know each other well at all. That's something we can use to our advantage.
Once the auction is over, you all meet up outside the Hotel de Board. Officer Adler arrives with your new double agent in tow. After checking the list of auction participants, you're able to confirm his identity. He turns out to be an ordinary clerk who ran into some financial trouble. Perhaps desperation was what drove him to take such a risk. After exchanging information and a brief discussion, you settle on a bold and daring plan.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase. Should be a wonderful addition to my home decor.
Did you see those tea sets from Chenyu Vale? People were bidding on them left and right. My goodness, those final numbers. Far too high for my pocketbook.
This was not how it was meant to go. Where did those two come from?
Whatever your employer is offering you, the Maison Gardiennage will double it.
You? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb with me.
Is that so? Well, you might be interested to know that this hitman over here is also on a need-to-know basis. If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them. All he can do is follow orders, I suppose.
Eliminate?
You lucked out, kid. Getting cornered by the law just saved your life.
No, this can't be happening.
Oh, but it is.
The boss said that even if I got sent to the Fortress of Meropide, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut, and he would find a way to get me out.
Not likely. This boss hates loose ends.
And he even paid me $3 million in advance. On that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a few more years. But then, one auction goes wrong. Just one. And what? He's afraid I'm gonna talk? So now I'm just collateral damage?
You're risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more cash. Compared to what he's making, what you get in return are nothing but the scraps.
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need them to tell you where this ends?
No need. I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
All you need to do is arrange a meeting with your boss and have a little chat.
My boss, he's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3 times, to pick up the advance, to go over the plan, and to get the funds for the auction. The best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver the goods. There's a certain method I can use to get in contact with him in case of emergencies.
All right then. But first, we need to search your home for evidence related to the case.
Phew! Mission accomplished. You managed to get through to him so fast, Yelan. Paimon almost couldn't believe it.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. All it took was a sincere negotiation. Once I laid his interests out on the table, it didn't take much for him to realize he stands to gain more with us than his boss. Plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the deal. Especially you, officer. You make an excellent hitman.
There was no hitman to begin with. It was all part of the plot. Oh, that's good.
Well, it's been a while since I've gotten to tap into a villain like that. Thought I could have pushed it a little more, honestly.
Are you kidding? Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
If you need a side hustle, you could always become a part-time actor.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday or Dodamani?
The Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered. They're just waiting on our signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to Beta Harbor. The Millelith are pursuing Scamface, so that just leaves Corday. Tail him, but be sure to keep your distance. We don't want him to tip anyone off.
You got it. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
All right then. We'll reconvene 12 hours from now, when our new double agent will lead us into the Lion's Den. It's time for the Dark Financier to face the music.
I like the sound of that. Okay, to the delivery point. Also, it's nice to be in Fontaine again. I did like Natlan, but I missed this place.
All right, this is where the boss told me to bring the goods. This area is full of apartments and warehouses for rent. The Maison Gardiennage came through not too long ago to keep trouble off the streets. I guess boss thinks it's safer to operate right under their noses. Now, to arrange an emergency meeting, we need to activate a series of mechanisms to send him a signal. But to tell you the truth, I have no idea how to activate them. The only hint boss gave was that the code had something to do with colors. Maybe he was planning to give me more information after the auction, but that plan fell through, obviously.
Paimon was hoping it would be smooth sailing at this point. But no, of course. There's yet another obstacle. Well, after all the investigating it took us to get this far, figuring out what to do with these mechanisms should be a piece of cake.
Yep, shouldn't be a problem.
If all goes to plan, this should be the last phase of the investigation. It's a shame, I know. But all good things must come to an end.
No time to waste.
All right.
I'm ready.
Then let's see those detective skills in action.
You begin your investigation at the meeting site marked by the scapegoat. Okay. Wait, missing Violet. Let's see, the Pluie Lotus turned into something else. Okay, what else have we got? That basket wasn't there before. Tea leaves from Chenyu Vale. And this wasn't here before either.
All right, the mechanisms have been activated. Now, all we have to do is wait for our target to take the bait.
You know what? For some strange reason, Paimon's not nervous at all.
Well, that's good. Any second now.
My dear Monsieur Diderot, here to make excuses for your complete failure at the auction? Or to fish for a bigger cut? Accidents happen, of course. What I care about is whether you have the spine to deal with the consequences.
So you do believe in consequences. Seems a bit ironic, coming from the likes of you.
Oh? A trap, I presume? I've set a fair share of those myself. I suppose it's about time I stumbled into one set by someone else. No matter. Sometimes you take a chance on someone who turns out to be a disappointment. It's happened before.
Oh, and by the way, everybody, there was a tie last week for Wife of the Week, so we're not voting today. The Wife of the Week for this week is Karina from Genshin Impact.
It's not easy to earn the dark financier Rovere Pelliccia's respect, but I must say, you three detectives are a force to be reckoned with. I suppose congratulations are in order.
He's not even worried that he got caught.
6 months of planning and execution was all it took to take down a moral laundering organization decades in the making. I have to hand it to the Fontaine and Liyue authorities. Your operation really has been a roaring success.
Why is the Dark Financier so polite? Not the kind of crime boss Paimon was expecting.
It's over.
Oh, do be serious. You thought you'd corner me, and then what? I just surrender?
If you want to do this the easy way, then yes. You know you're out of options.
For 2 months, I've watched you and Officer Edler dismantle my organization piece by piece. As you cut off my limbs, gouged out my eyes, deafened my ears. I was helpless to stop it.
So you're planning on taking us down with you, is that it? Never heard that one before.
My livelihood is in tatters, Agent Yelan. Hundreds I had working under me, hundreds. And now, they're either locked up or useless. Corday is the only one who still has some value. My moral laundering days are over, we both know that. And considering how your operation's been progressing, it was only a matter of time before you locked on to me. I'm usually one to quit while I'm ahead, but you see, there's only so much a man can lose before he starts to get rather angry. So, Agent Yelan, even if the only score I get to settle here today is ending your precious life, well, that's a high I'll ride straight to the bank.
4 against 3. It hardly seems fair.
An old military model. Bet these go for big bucks on the black market. You two have been a huge help, but this fight is mine. 'Cause as it so happens, he isn't the only one who has a score to settle here. If he wants to bring on the drama, then I'm more than happy to give him a show.
You got it, Yelan.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Gotcha. now. Take it easy. Things are about to get dicey. Busted. No. Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
So, what was that about ending her life?
Unbelievable. You've bested me. Fair and square.
Any last words? Perhaps a bit too dramatic, isn't it? I'd rather not give a soapbox to a piece of scum like you. No, I think I'll say my piece instead. You can pretend to have seen the error of your ways, but it doesn't matter, because you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life. And every moment of every day you'll be cursing the greed that put you there. Every coin of dirty money that you've pocketed over the years is just another nail in your coffin. And all you'll be able to do is curl up in the corner of your cell like a dying animal and waste away whatever remains of your pathetic life.
Damn. Yelan's actually kind of scary when she's mad.
You're not a detective, no. You're some kind of demon.
If you knew what's good for you, you'd have walked away from this fight. But it's too late for that now.
You're under arrest. Ooh! Knocked out
After
cold.
6 months of hard work, I finally get to tick off the mission accomplished box at the end of the case file. Take this guy back to the court of Fontaine to stand trial. Don't let him try anything.
Well, there's only one song that's appropriate for this scenario.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
With any luck, we'll get to send him off to prison before the day is out. Oh, Miss Yelan, Traveler, Paimon. As a personal thanks for all your help, you deserve half of the bonus I'm getting for this case. I will also request that the Maison Gardiennage extend our utmost thanks to our partners in Liyue.
I appreciate the sentiment, Officer Edler, but that's too kind. I was just doing my job. I can't, in good conscience, accept even a single Mora. I'll have to pass up any invitations for banquets or tea tastings as well. If you want to reward someone for going above and beyond during this operation, it should be the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, it wasn't anything special.
Wow. Paimon's had her detective cap on for so long, analyzing all those clues and trying to uncover their schemes, that her brain hurts. But at the same time, she feels smarter than before. Maybe Paimon really does have what it takes to be a real detective.
Well, if you're interested in this line of work, we're heading to the Maison Gardiennage to get a confession out of these guys. Did you want to tag along?
You bet I did.
You really mean it? Yes! 100% yes! Oh, is that okay, Traveler? Paimon's gonna go with Officer Edler and learn some cool new detective skills! Who knows? Maybe they'll come in handy someday.
Go ahead. Have fun.
Alright! Then let's rendezvous outside the Palais Mnemonia!
Well, both our lives can get back to normal now, Traveler. After talking about it for so long, I finally have the chance to enjoy a real vacation. Mind humoring me for a bit, Traveler?
Not at all. I'd be delighted. Yelan's always so hardworking. She deserves the vacation. And then, let's do a wish real quick. Nothing, but that's okay. Alright, we're less than 5 minutes away from another ad break, so I'm gonna go ahead and let these ads run, and then we will do the afterward and maybe a little bit of farming after afterwards. So be right back. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Anyway, let's do the afterword of this quest. Oh, hang on, I gotta get my forged goods real quick. I like something made. Can't forge anymore today. Okay, that's no problem. And all honesty, I should probably save my weapon billets until, I should probably save my weapon billets for, Nodcry, considering that we're most likely gonna get new weapons when we go to a new area anyway.
What a nice night. Fresh from maritime flowers, fragrant perfume from the shop on the corner, the rich aroma of coffee beans, all blended together in the night breeze. Makes for quite the relaxing atmosphere.
That does sound nice.
If only we were on a rooftop terrace somewhere, enjoying a few glasses of sparkling wine and getting pleasantly tipsy.
Hey, you deserve to celebrate. Let's cheers to a job well done.
All right, then let's look for a place to stop. I wonder what special drinks the hidden taverns of this city offer. Oh, but first, I wanted to head to the Confrérie of Cabriere before it closes. Mind helping me pick out some perfume to go with this outfit? I also heard about the intricate timepieces, clockwork furnishings, and fine jewelry you can get around here. There should be quite a few souvenirs worth perusing.
Alright, I'm down for a shopping spree.
Well, with the most cultured traveler in all of Teyvat by my side, I should take advantage of this opportunity. I'm counting on you not to steer me wrong.
Oh, she's winking at me. Hang on a second. I wonder, are we going to be led to seeing Yelan get tipsy? Because I think that'll be pretty funny.
I'm satisfied. This has been a nice trip abroad. A very nice trip indeed. I wish I could take my time, maybe extend my stay a few more days. No one likes to be rushed on vacation.
Wait, I thought you were going to enjoy your time off.
It can't be helped. Duty calls. I still have to write up a formal report on the case and develop a more sophisticated cargo inspection system. Then I'm off to the location of my next assignment. Nodcry.
Let's see, that's where Paimon and I are headed next too.
No, nothing like that. Just meeting an intelligence partner to decide on a mutually beneficial agreement going forward, and to set some boundaries. I'll fill you in later. For now, why don't we take a picture together to commemorate this exciting trip to Fontaine?
And you taking me under your wing.
That's right. After this, I know I can trust you to have my back, Traveler. Or should I say, Agent. I say we put the forensic imaging device to use one last time to take this picture. Perhaps we'll cross paths in Nodcry. If so, I hope this collaboration was just the first of many.
She's so pretty. Alright, we finished the event, everybody, and it actually went by very quickly. Oh, yeah. Aw, the Chibi Jalonin is so cute. Anyway, what was I doing? So, we finished the quest, everybody. I think before we raid out, I want to do a little bit of farming, because I'm trying to get a weapon up to max level. Which, where the hell is it? Oh yeah, this thing. Okay, so I gotta find some of these mountain weasels.
Let's fly. Bullseye. Open fire.
Oh, that's perfect.
Bullseye. Open fire. Locked on.
With a setup like this, it allows perfect opportunities to stack elements and take advantage of their resonance bonuses.
Locked on.
That's awesome. I'm actually glad that I pulled the C1.
What a nuisance.
And I'm actually gonna miss Natlan a little bit. But we have so much to look forward to in Nod Cry.
Right now. Right here. Time to shine. Take me up.
Yeah, that actually works pretty good. Okay, next over here for another weasel.
Bullseye.
Defensive mode engaged.
Emerge. Shower me with that. Take me up. Open fire. Open fire. Bullseye.
Lunar Charge Chaska team actually does a pretty darn good job at dispatching everything. And then I could also use Raiden Shogun, Yaimiko. Well, Yaimiko I'm already using. But I can also use Eon-san. Because that way Bennett is free for other comps. Oh, Paimon, you silly goose. You'll be fine.
Annihilation mode. Right now. Emerge. Right here. You are crazy? I'll show you crazy.
What the hell?
Transcend.
So I'm probably not gonna get the the XP bonus. I'm probably not gonna get the XP bonus because the summer event is over. But I only have one ascension level to go, so it should be fine. I don't have anybody that can use the claymore right now. But I have a feeling that it could be used by somebody at Nodcry. Just a guess. I don't know anything yet. Because I tend not to rely on leaks anyway.
This realm is... If you ever have...
But yeah, if my calculations are correct, the Nodcry update should be going live during my birth month. Which, by the way, everybody, my birth month is next month, so I am planning to do maybe a 24-hour stream for my birthday. I'll keep you all posted, of course. But that's the plan for now. There we go. Now we got everything planted. Okay. Let's go to the ancient sacred vow. Yep. There's a weasel.
Let's burn this breeze.
That was rude.
Locked on. Locked on.
Okay, another weasel over here. Yep, down there. I wonder, would she look better with the, would she look better with, these wings? Or these wings? No. 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 No! Yeah, there's no doubt about it. She looks better with the soaring flame wings.
Defensive mode engaged. Emerge. Right here. Right now. Take me up. Open fire. Open fire. Locked on.
Oh, yep, there you are.
Giddy up. Right here, right now. Emerge. Strike a pop. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Let's fly. Open fire. Bullseye.
Okay, bounty for weasels has ended. Let me see. What else do we need? Okay. Oh, I forgot. Ineffa's buzzsaw also requires these. I forgot that Ineffa's weapon isn't even fully leveled yet. Silly me. Oh, actually, I don't need to farm any more of those xenochromatic crystals. I've already got plenty. Well, everybody, I think I've hit a good stopping point, and plus, I need to plan out some things for tomorrow's stream, which is going to be a long one. So I'm gonna go ahead and end here. But everybody, thank you all so much for joining me today. So everybody, my next stream is gonna be tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. EST. You notice I'm starting later than usual, and that's because I am starting my attempt at a 48-hour stream. Like, this is originally what I wanted to do for my 2K follower goal, but unfortunately things came up and I wasn't able to do it. So I figured, why not do it to celebrate my VTuber anniversary? Like, so we'll be starting tomorrow, and we'll be playing all sorts of games and doing just chatting. There'll be plenty of opportunities for the community to join, and also maybe gaming with some friends. But everybody, thank you all so much for joining me today. But don't go anywhere yet, because we're gonna send a raid to somebody. Question is, who? Well, actually, hang on a second. we haven't sent a raid to Amy in a while, and she's currently playing Genshin. But yeah, let's send a raid over to Amy. But everybody, we're gonna send a raid over to Amesy, who was a really good friend of the channel, and also she's playing Genshin as well. Please stick around for the raid, and if you obviously like the streamer, oh hang on, ads. But obviously, if you like the streamer, drop them a follow, show them some love. We're gonna send a raid over to Amesy, and again, she's currently playing Genshin. So yeah, copy paste the raid message, everybody. Copy paste the first raid message if you are subbed. Second one if you are not. Again, everybody, I will see you all tomorrow night for my 48-hour stream. And what we're celebrating is my anniversary of being a VTuber, and also this was something I promised to do for hitting 2K followers on Twitch. So again, everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. As always, please go show our friend the same love you show me, and I'll see all of you tomorrow for the 48-hour stream. Have a good night, everybody. Love you all.